I see you. Whoever wants to come through. Alright, cool. Let's have a look. My eyes are lighting up because there's an auntie that comes through and she's very loud. Has a very big boisterous laugh as well. She's very funny. I just see her laughing and making everybody else around her laughing. See her with black hair. Shiny black hair. Probably a little bit shorter. I see her wearing it back in like this low ponytail type thing. And that could just be a representation of how I'm seeing her in this particular moment that she's showing me. I want to say that she's the Joker, if that makes sense. We've got a very big, playful energy. Who are you? And what else can you tell me? Oh, excuse me. There's also someone coming forward who passed in their sleep as well. That energy seems a little bit heavier, a lot more sadness sort of attached to it. And sadness can sometimes imply that this person passed quickly or unexpectedly. Let's have a look. Did Ricky have a close auntie? Because it's like she sees him as a son. Very loud. Yes, very loud. Very funny. She's kind of like, you know how you, how do I explain this? You know how you have a friend or a relative and they kind of hang off you but from behind, and so their arms are like this and she's laughing behind, like beside his head. So she's like holding on to him. They could be standing, they could be sitting, but she's coming up from behind and but she gives this like, he's like another son type energy. And then keep in mind that somebody came forward who passed in their sleep as well. So keep that in mind as we're sort of connecting in and sifting through whoever's coming through. Yeah, there was sadness. They're still there. So sadness is attached to this person that passed in their sleep. So whether they passed quite quickly, unexpectedly, quickly or unexpectedly. What else is coming forward? Oh, that's how she poses in photos a lot with him. Okay, great. So you know who that is. I love that. But her face is very expressive, but she's very loud. When she laughs, she sort of is full body laughs. Pardon me. But I can feel the energy of the room shift when she's in it, because it's like everyone's in for a good time, if that makes sense. Because she is so loud and, you know, boisterous and high energy, very high energy. I want to say high energy. Who is this coming forward? You can hear there's something going on with my voice. and it's not where I would feel it in my throat. This is, what is this? Possibly an elder that's coming forward, difficulty speaking. I'm just checking in with my body to make sure I'm not feeling any changes in airway and things like that. This, whoever this is very quiet spoken in comparison to Ricky's auntie. Oh, we got the name Pauline as well. I don't know who Pauline is. Pauline, Paula. Paula. Could be either one of those. Is it Pauline? Paula. I initially thought I heard Pauline. There's a great grandmother energy that comes through. Kim, I feel like this is attached to you. Fragile, petite, that, you know, losing the voice when she talks, very quiet. I do see her being in a wheelchair as well. The wheelchair is like, she seems so tiny sitting in the wheelchair. Part of me feels like she may have passed in her sleep. There is so there's a dementia Alzheimer's connection there. There is some sort of changes in memory. So I see her not fully recognizing. I feel like she was in a home. I feel like there's some sort of memory loss there. I feel like there was trouble recognizing people coming to see her, so she would just smile. Always polite. She was almost, I want to say towards the end, she was almost non-verbal. And a lot of that was to do with like degenerative memory stuff, memory loss. Dementia, there you go. Oh, Ricky again. Ricky's loved one's coming through. This is nice, different. Tiny petite. She was in her 90s and passed in 2020. She had dementia. Yeah. Was she in a home? A nursing home? Oh, Ricky's loud auntie, Roslyn. Also known as Lottie. I love that. Don't know a Paula. That's okay. Yeah, I don't get hung up on names because I'm working on, you know, slowly trying to refine that. But I do know that I will get, when I'm open for mediumship, I will get other people's loved ones from the live, either people watching in, people passing through. So I just pass the name on. Unless they press me for it, and then I'm like, oh, you'll know about it. Ricky's great-grandmother was in a home. I love that. So she makes me feel like, this is really nice, because Lottie made me feel like they were together in a sense. It's interesting. And then his grandmother also, because I saw a male coming to visit her and he was hugging her, but she didn't she was showing that she didn't recognize. But I wanted to ask you about, who was the son. Did she have a son that came to visit her, or was she perhaps in this moment showing me that Ricky was giving a hug, indicating that they have been together and they have met up? It's always fascinating to me, all the different ways in which they can come forward. She held on until Rick made it. Oh, gotcha. Oh, this is the one you've told me about before. Oh, she raised Rick. How lovely. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's why it's extra emotional. So did she pass quickly after that, Kimberly? Like after she got to see Rick, she allowed herself to go. A couple of hours later she passed in her sleep. Yeah. I think it's really nice how they're all around him and supporting him. And supporting you too, because I feel like, they're letting you know that he isn't alone. He does have loved ones around him. There's this feeling of warmth and being proud as well for what you're doing in the coming days as well. A memorial for Rick. That's so nice. If anyone's in the Townsville area, Kimberly is holding a fundraiser for mental health awareness, and I can't say the word on here, can I? Is it for prevention, Kim? I'm trying to remember what you sent me. But if you're in the Townsville area and you would like to contribute, participate, they're holding a golf, is it a golf tournament day? Oh my gosh, my memory is shit. Is the man Ricky's auntie holding young or old? No, I just see him from the back, so I can't describe. I just know that it's a man. But it gives me the feeling of a son. Prevention and awareness, yeah, for unaliving, pending weather at the moment. We're flooding. Oh, are you guys? Gotta love monsoon season. Alright, let's see who else is coming forward for you. Oh, gotcha. There's like a what was his nickname? Because my spirit team says Bala, which is what we would call brother, but they're bringing it through in a way that represents that he had a nickname. It's like Bala, Buddha, bringing through a nickname. Appy was his nickname. I love that. Who stuttering a lot tonight. Who was in a car accident? Yeah, I said Buddha, but that's my spirit team saying names that we would call like brother. But they were representing the aspect of a nickname and being that brother cousin, if that makes sense. Car accident. Who was that? Oh, it's eyes with you too. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of different people stepping forward. So I would take that too. Okay, the car accident was attached to Abby. Gotcha. And yeah, cousin whose nickname is Buddha, like Buddha boy. Yeah, yes. I just didn't know whether you you guys called the nickname similar to what we would. But yeah, my spirit team always brings through amazing things. Was this a hit and run for Abby? This reading is only for Kimberly. Kimberly is paid for a mediumship read. So all the questions I'm asking Kimberly. I forget what I just asked you. Is driving to work. Where does the hit? There's a hit and run as well for somebody. Who is this for? Hey Elizabeth, thanks for sharing. They may be referencing a pet. A pet. It might not even be yours. It might be that you witnessed something, because what they show me a memory of a hit and run that we had experienced as kids. The dog was like this little Jack Russell, and somebody did that hit and run, and we were we were witness to it. But they keep bringing up a hit and run for you, and again, it may be for you. It may be to do with Rick's family. I feel like you attract a lot of energy, probably while I'm drained. Are you disconnecting from work as well? Like, do you have a routine in place that allows you to cleanse yourself and reset before you go home, or whether you have a shower before going to bed and intentionally, you know, imagining washing away the energies from work and things like that? Oh, she hit a lot of animals? Okay. Hey, Krista. Oh, okay, yep. I forgot about that. But yeah, set up some sort of boundaries, spiritual boundaries. You know, sometimes it might be as simple as asking for a spokesperson from family. Like, ask them to choose amongst themselves a spokesperson so that you're not having all the impact of all the oh, gotcha. I don't know why they needed to reference that, but that's specific to you. You know, specific to your knowledge of that. Yeah, create boundaries. Sometimes it's like don't disturb me while I'm sleeping. Either come in my dream space, but don't interrupt my restful sleep. It could be things like only one spokesperson and not everybody speaking all at once, so that I can, you know, figure out what's happening with my physical body in those moments, so that you're not getting everybody pulling on you, if that makes sense. He used to bring the story up a lot when he spoke about her. Oh, okay. I shouldn't laugh at that, but that's funny in its own. I guess you got to make light of it, right? In those moments, you got to make light of it. It is what it is. All right, let's see who else wants to. I'm going to try and get one more forward for you, Kim. Let's see who we get. Hopefully we can get someone on your side this time, as opposed to... His family's loud, except for Grandma, who came through very quiet. There's a father figure that steps forward. I don't know whose father figure though. Something about it could have been a better father. Possible connection to, I feel like alcohol. I feel like alcohol, but I don't feel like damage to liver. They haven't shown anything like that. But I get the sensation that alcohol was a very big part of this person's life. There's also pancreas being shown too, so issues around diabetes. I feel like I wanna vomit. That's why I'm making faces. It's past now. Hey, Soul Infuse. Oh, Rick had a Jack Russell called Woody. This, whoever this father type figure is, there's this energy of being the outsider of the family. So whether it's somebody who's estranged from the family, I feel like people rolled their eyes at this person too. Like whenever the name came up in conversation, be, oh, so and so. Thank you for the heart, me. Can he say something more so you know who it is? Yeah, I'm seeing what else he has to say. It's like he comes forward with this half-assed apology. I say it's half-assed because it's like he doesn't know how it's going to be received on the other end. So there was some sort of disconnect with this particular family member. But whoever it's for, whether it's for your side of the family or Ricky's side of the family, it's like he's trying to make efforts. Or a half-baked apology by saying that he could have been a better father. And it's not half-baked. This is genuine from him, but he feels like it's going to be received wrong. People aren't ready to hear that he could be in that space of being aware of whatever actions or whatever he's holding, you know. I thought I heard the name Peter too. We'll just write that down. Peter. I don't know if that's related to this person. And I thought I heard an Andrew name earlier too. Who was the mechanic? Kim, who liked playing with cars, who liked being under the bonnet, working with cars. They were either a mechanic or a home mechanic. I can even see like the grease stains on the hands. All good, Kim. This is a paid reading, so how it works for me is kind of like a telephone line. However, Kim's asked for a session where any of her loved ones can step forward. Oh, Ricky's uncle was the alcoholic? Gotcha. Was there a disconnect? Oh, he was also the mechanic and car painter. Gotcha. Freaking critters under the front door. That's all I have for you. That's all that's coming through. I'm like, is there anyone else coming forward? Because now would be your last moment to grab my attention. The auntie's so funny. She's so loud. Lottie. Right. Let's have a look. He's like, he's doing this. You know I'm always here. So I also feel like you don't need him to come through to anyone because he's always around you. That's so funny. It's like, you know I'm around you. I'm like, at least give me something specific that you can, that we can validate for you. There's mention of fish and chips. There's also mention of McDonald's ice creams. Did your crutches slip on water? One of them, I feel like the right slipped out. Are you on crutches or not crutches? On the right hand side, it was like, whoop, fuck. Like I nearly got the cold sweats from slipping. Fish and chip shop with his teammate catching you. Oh, gotcha. And the McDonald's ice creams, I see like the McDonald's ice cream cones. Oh, I just understood what you wrote there. That's where you had the slip. Crutches slipped, yeah. I get it. A bit slow. No, that was he's bringing that whole thing through. Tiles are wet from the rain. I thought they were like separate events, and I didn't clock that they were together. Isn't that cool? Like, because I was like, show me something that happened so we can validate it. Like, it's all fine and well saying like oh, you know, I'm always around. You know, I always talk to you. You know, and I know you know these things, and I know you're connected in, and you know he's around because you've had your own experience and things like that. But I'm like, show me. And that's so cool that he brought that one moment through. And yeah, I thought they were different moments, separate moments. And then what's with the ice creams? Oh, I love that. Cute. And we caught your slip. Yeah, I understood it after I, like, it's like they were telling me what you'd already written in a way that I could understand. I'm like, oh. He says it's going to be great, babe. If you have concerns over your fundraiser, he says it's going to be great, babe. And then he's also bringing the energy through that he's really genuinely proud of you as well for doing that and taking those steps. Kim, are you needing to, maybe you're already going to have a look. Are you needing to, finding the words. Have you had a, like a woman's health check in regards to sharp pain in your uterus? Or is this something that you need to schedule? The sharp pain's showing on the left-hand side. And sometimes I have this tendency to mirror as well. My son loves M&M McFlurries. You were meant to go for a drive today to get ice cream and check on his... Oh, gotcha. So he's just validating that then, those experiences. Oh, gotcha. Do you have an appointment scheduled for that? Or you know about it. That's the main thing. And you know the things to look out for because of your profession. Do you see Rick in your dreams a lot? I don't like how that feels. Because when it spasms, like you feel that in your uterus. Started after your cesarean and grew bigger. Okay, waiting for surgery. Gotcha. You could potentially have that by August. There's changes, and they show changes June, July, but then they highlight August. So that could be like changes in the, the pain or the size or whatever. So it gets pushed forward. If you notice, oh, you don't see him in dreams, but feel him come and go. Gotcha. They don't want me to shift off the that pain there. If you feel it increase, if you feel it intensify, go and get it, you know, reschedule another appointment. Don't wait and see. Reschedule another appointment and make it push forward with surgery. But again, you know these things, but they want me to say it. So that you don't go, oh, it'll do. I'll just, you know, I've got to get this done today and I'll breathe through the discomfort. When I feel him in your head and we'll turn in a certain direction. Yeah. Love that.